to Chandler. 4 on the shot. Pulls it up. No good from Lawson.
My turn to play. Dang.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Leading by 5. It's stolen by Carter Williams. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Shake and Bake. Using his post move to get the 2 points. Shake and Bake's got his first bucket of the night. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Take a look at the Heat, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far.
15 and 15.
And checking out Philadelphia, they're much further down the standings right now.
I think looking at the Sixers, they've just never really found their groove this season. I mean, not yet anyway. They're kind of stuck in the middle of the pack right now.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of time left to find that groove. That's the problem.
Stop that man. Why would you come out?
Soon, I think they're going to stay in kind of that middle of the pack area the rest of the way.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, over that break, I listened in on Brett Brown's huddle. Shake and Bake was the focus of the discussion, and he wants their offense to run through him. The coach putting the pressure squarely on his shoulders by asking him to be the key man in the offense. It's not something they ask of him every game, but when they do, he can usually handle it. He also wanted them to know they should be working together to get their outside shooting.
Brooke.
He said, you know what place you have to run to get outside. Now let's run it. Kevin, we'll see how that strategy pans out as the game develops.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
Well, Ty Lawson, given the keys to this Nuggets offense last year by George Hall, I think Ryan Shaw now has similar confidence in his point guard, allowing him to really run this team in transition, get them out and firing.
And going back to Lawson and his quickness, one of the fastest guards, I think, Clark, end-to-end in this game.
Yeah, and I think he's just a lot stronger than people think. And he's a terrific finisher around the rim for a guy who's probably only about 5'10". I know they try to list him taller than that, but he is a dynamo. Terrific point guard. I love watching him go.
And there's the pass to Hawes. And that's on a bounce session.
A nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
Now here's Anderson. Here's Shake and Bake. Takes it off the glass. Shake and Bake's got 6 points. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Heat.
You know, they didn't exactly roll over. They had a good chance to win in that game. It just didn't come together for them at the right time.
Hey, the all-around effort was very solid, but they're not interested in moral victory. A loss is a loss.
The 76ers trail by 6.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking. They've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
Here is Miller after the made shot from Shake and Bake. And it's Miller penetrating. He dishes it to Gallinari. Releases. Denver gets it back. Mozgov kicks to 4. Here's Miller. And count the basket.
That's some bull.
Going to the line for one more.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
The 76ers making a switch here. Duval's checked in. There's Shake and Bake. He's coming off a 31-point game against the Lakers.
And he did some nice work on the boards too, Kevin. That was definitely a factor in that game as well.
Now here's Roten. They trail by 7. Shot clock at 6. On the arc. No good from Shake and Bake. Denver's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Out of bounds. Philadelphia's next possession. Daniel Orton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. That's the Shake and Bake. That's good. Shake and Bake's got 10 points in the game.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Miller, the pass to Gallinari. Denver shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. That free throw good from Gallinari. Gallinari hits them both.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Here's shake and bake. In time. Offense, the order. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the night.
A lot of time they've been spending at the foul line so far, guys. They'll take those
That was a block.
all game long if they can get them.
And the fact that they're playing well, close
Brook.
finding points in the paint, they got it all going tonight.
We've reached the end of the first half of play. Nuggets ahead. They lead
Damn.
by 13.
Well, Jason, I saw you briefly talking to...
Now, presented by Sprint.
Happy New Year's, everybody.
This is the Sprint halftime report, presented by Sprint. Welcome back.
Please let us. Oh my God. I gotta come back from 13 point lead.
Second half is underway.
Well, there's a new ownership group in Philadelphia as of 2011, and this offseason they pulled the trigger and brought in new leadership.
15. Oh my God. Team is so shitty. I don't know what that said, but oh well.
So on the floor for Philadelphia.
And one.
Shake and bake in his point guard. Young is up there at White. Then it's Noel. And it's Richardson.
Damn.
And it's Batista. And back to the Sixers. I guess for the Wall Street ownership group, going mathematical is something they were.
Kevin, the new owners, a lot of them businessmen, they want to turn to math to try to figure this whole thing out. Bottom line, though, is it's a combination. It's not just stats. It's talent,
Brook.
stats, chemistry, coaching, a lot of things that goes into winning.
Brook.
11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. Chandler hits them both.
Wilson Chandler was one of those guys who decided during the condensed season to play in China. Took him a while to get back to the NBA, and when he did, a hip injury kept him on the sidelines. But last season, he seemed to regain his earlier form.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, shake and bake in the last matchup against the Lakers put on a show. He ended with 31 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also took away
Ridiculous.
9 rebounds. He had a great game in all facets, and his coach called it a complete game of basketball. High praise to be sure, guys.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night.
On that type of performance again tonight, but his teammates need to be prepared to carry a little bit more of a load.
And Wilson Chandler, 26 years of age, athletic, physical. The Nuggets gave him a nice 5-year contract on this basis of his projection.
But he's one of the players that
What? No.
Force spacing in the half court.
Where you? Right there. Where you at, controller?
Over the defense.
Behind you.
Now, here is Watson. He's guarded closely. Open shot by Chandler. And he's good off the back. Chandler's got 8 here in the quarter.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves here.
3-pointer. And it's Denver with the rebound. Fareed's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those balls.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
Shake and bake passes to Young. Here's Shake and Bake. 18 points for him. Shot clock at 5. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And a look at the top single-season player efficiency ratings. I love this statistic. Wilt Chamberlain, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, and we've got some more modern talent representing as well.
Yeah, you're talking the elites of the game when you go down that list. Interesting to see a new school stat kind of juxtaposed with the old school legends, but the rankings obviously make sense if those guys are at the top.
Arnett Moultries checked in. Robinson kicks to Chandler. There's the dish to Randolph. Another shot. And he gets it to go. Randolph's got 12.
Boy, what a half from the field they're having. They're going to extend that lead if they stay this high. It up another notch for him, looking very confident out there.
Takes it to Young. Three-pointer. Another miss by Philadelphia. Denver leading by 21. Pass to Watson. Chandler outside. Randolph pushes to Chandler. Good ball movement by the Nuggets. No good from Lawson.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
The shot's good from Shake and Bake.
Boy, they have been terrific from beyond the arc here in the second half. And look at the percentages. Good number.
Just what the pharmacist prescribed. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they keep it up.
Robinson for 3. Cannot hit. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Inside. Ball's not loose. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Thompson's got the ball. Here's the 3. That's good. Thompson's got 7 on this quarter.
I love it when a player like this shakes off the filters and comes back strong like he has, showing a lot of confidence in his game.
Shots good from Shake and Bake.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this.
Fareed with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Chandler kicks to Robinson. From down low. Robinson can't get that one to fall. The 76ers trail by 18. Here's Shake and Bake. A three-pointer, no good. Denver's gone 1 or 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Chandler attacking. Here's the 3. Robinson misses.
Well, you know what? When you look at Nate Robinson, guys, you could make the case or even argue that the last few seasons, he's been a bargain basement deal. I mean, he's been very productive. He's been playing on single-season, veteran minimum contracts. I mean, he's provided a lot of value for what he's been paid. And after a big performance for the Bulls in the playoffs, the league caught on, and this year he was finally rewarded with a multi-year deal.
The Nuggets leading by 16. 52 seconds left in the third. Bennett from three-point range. Robinson's got 14 points for the game.
From the low, especially from long range.
And you know, Nate Robinson can always score and shoot from outside, but he's definitely improved as a playmaker.
That's a great point, Kevin. When he first came into the league, he was basically a shooting guard in a 5'9" frame. But he's improved his passing, improved his understanding of how to run a team. Still not really a point guard, but I think he can play the position for himself.
And we can't be remiss if we didn't mention it. 3-time NBA All-Star Saturday Night Dunk Championship.
Yeah.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Here's Arthur, and he converts the late. And the Nuggets lead by 18.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. That's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. Decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
And he gets it to go. And that's now 30 points for Shake and Bake.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts. And the complexion of the game as a result may change.
94 is on the way. Out of Philadelphia takes possession. There's shake and bake. It'll count. What a play. Simply cranes it in at the buzzer.
Boy, ends the quarter with a dead-eye three. It's a buzzer sound.
They had that set up, I think, Steve, and he timed it perfect.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down
No.
double digits, it may be difficult to overcome.
Don't press it.
Nuggets lead by
Don't
12.
press it.
And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with, and here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, this had to be the choice. It was an absolutely sensational feat, putting it way up there above the rim so that only his teammate could catch it. And not only does he do it, but he powers it down from there.
The timing of these plays are just phenomenal.
No question.
The 76ers trail by 12. Miller is out there at 4. Then it's Jordan Hamilton. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Arthur in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And 1.
4 for Denver.
They're shooting it quite well now. Again, function of shot selection, ball movement. Guys are in rhythm, confident, free-flowing. They're knocking down their shot.
The Nuggets leading by 9. And here's Miller. Feeds to Gallinari. Dishes it to Arthur. Little time pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
I love a low-post offense. That was beautiful.
Philadelphia's got the 3-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. No good for shake and bake. Denver's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Miller, the pass to Gallinari. And Philadelphia gets called for the fouls. And a little confusion there on the initial call. Still trying to find out who the foul is on.
Well, with a hard double like that, it happens so quickly, it's really never easy to see who calls the contact.
Well, I call it gamesmanship. You know, to speak up and have the foul actually be called on him. Maybe a little deception, but it does keep his teammate in the game.
You know, that could have been his 6th foul, which means DQ, disqualified, but instead he'll stay in the game due to the heads-up thinking of his young teammate.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Miller. And he gets it to go.
That beautiful drive there, going right around the bigger man.
The 76ers trail by 13. Here's Shake and Bake. Shot's good. Shake and Bake's got 38 points.
Tell you what, he's had an excellent game, and they're going to have to continue to rely on him if they're going to come back.
And it's Miller penetrating. Moves back up. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Moment to see on the schedule is looking for Philadelphia. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And they're playing through a string of road games. That will be game 5 of the 6 on the road. That's good from Hamilton. And the 76ers making a change here.
Brooke.
Second free throw, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Chandler comes with the double team. Shake and Bake passes to Carter Williams. And Shake and Bake picks up the foul. That will give him his 4th foul over the
Not want to pick up number 5.
Jason Richardson, who's checked in for Philadelphia. Robinson dishes to Fareed. Left side Miller. That's blocked. And they get him there. The 76ers trail by 12. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find something, you're right.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. And the top three.
Get him.
Beautiful connection on that play. You know, when he's got that kind of a height advantage on the defender, it's just too easy for him to rise up and get the shot off.
Miller kicks to Robinson. On the left block.
Stop that man.
The rejection. Oh, shake and bake. That drops. Shake and bake's got 12 points now in the quarter.
A very impressive fourth quarter from him so far. He's knocked down 5 of 7 from the floor.
Robinson passes to Fareed and stolen by Noel. Good on that shot, and with that, the Nugget lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Shake and Bake. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the 76ers?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
You also can't overlook how well they defended the rim. They've challenged virtually every shot in the paint.
Ty Lawson, who's checked in for Andre Miller. And there's the feed to Robinson. He kicks to Chandler. That's good. Chandler's got 10 points here in the second half.
They built this lead through plays exactly like that. He's easily been their most consistent performer.
Well, he's been flashing everything today.
It's good from Shake and Bake.
And another three-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime, and it's been bombs away ever since.
Lawson with it. Now guarded by Shake and Bake. Out to Chandler. He feeds it to Randolph. Just 5 on the clock. That's good. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
Now both of these look really in a groove here. Already a high-scoring game, but it is becoming an offensive showcase down the stretch.
Well good from Shake and Bake. Nuggets have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. And the pass to Chandler. That one falls. And off Wilson's feet. And that's 20 points for Wilson Chandler. The 76ers trailed by 8. Shake and Bake. He dishes it to Young. Here's Shake and Bake. Number 3 off target.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those in this league will be double digits.
Lawson drives in. For the slam.
Ball in him now, fellas. No doubt about it. I'm sensing a major momentum swing after the steal and run out.
Well, definitely little sequences like that can change the complexion of a game at this stage in a hurry. And, wow, suddenly the pressure is on.
Let's catch up with Boris from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to get some message Ryan Shaw was going to his team. It was clear what message he was trying to get across. He said, this lead isn't big enough that we're safe. Not by a long shot. I don't want us sitting back and milking the clock. Play to win. Show some aggression. Guys.
What a quarter for him at the offensive end. He's ignored the scoreboard and continued to go out there and do his thing.
Lawson outside. Pass to Robinson. Robinson left side. That's the 3-fly.
Oh my Jesus, can y'all?
23 points for Wilson Chandler. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Good on that shot, and with that, the Nugget lead is cut back down to 6. They get the basket from Shake and Bake.
Come on, I need y'all to play some defense. Stop this man.
Robinson outside. Lawson dishes to Robinson. Lawson kicks to Robinson.
Stop that man.
Gets to the rim for 2.
Come on, man. Stop.
The Nuggets leading by 8. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Chandler. And a foul over the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
The 76ers have to improve their approach against Chandler.
Yes, 23 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, and you'd expect by the end of this game, I'm sure the numbers are going to look even better.
So he can't get either to fall. 76ers shooting 51% from the field. Let's take that. Here's shake and bake. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wilson gets the chin.
Time running low here. They need a hoop.
Yeah, score quickly and then foul him right away.
So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Both free throws good from shake and bake.
That's got to be the biggest pair of free throws of the game so far, guys, because it turns this thing into a one-possession game.
I hope he missed both of these.
Intentional foul.
Yeah, you got
2.
3 That's the enemy.
Yes. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on. Missed that.
And he drives for
Hey.
the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the 76ers call time here. They're trailing by 4. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What's your take, guys?
And obviously time is the big factor here, so when you get played fast and go for the steal and if not the quick foul. As hard as it is, you just have to hope the guy you send to the line doesn't convert.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. There's the 3. Kenneth Faried grabs the board. And they go to the intentional foul. What's the first one? Increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. Timeout called the 76ers. They're down by 7. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Well, they can call timeouts all they want. It's not going to do a whole lot of good at this point.
Yeah, this one's about done, right?
Nate, what does this performance